Welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd make a short video just to show you something that I've recently purchased, which I think you will find of interest if it's something that you don't already know about. It's this lens hood cover. It's a protective cover for the gimbal housing and the camera. It's by a company called DJI Tech, and there's the box it comes in. It says Maverick Mini, but it fits the Mini 2. And in the box you get a little holder, and there's the hood. It's just a piece of moulded plastic. Probably wouldn't take much to break it, but the idea is that that fits onto the drone here in place of the protective cover. So let me put it on. It's fairly straightforward. So you remove your gimbal cover, and this fits on in exactly the same way. If you look at it, there are a couple of hooks at the front, and there's the clasp at the back, exactly as it is on the protective cover here. So you put it on in exactly the same way. It's recommended you put the hooks in first like that, and then come to the back, and it hooks in there. A lot easier to put on actually than the protective cover here, because it doesn't get caught up in the movement of the gimbal there. And as you can see, it provides effective cover and protection of the gimbal housing and the camera. And the idea is that the gimbal housing is now protected from impact from either side, like that, or even from the front, and there's some degree of protection from the bottom. And I've taken some flight footage with this, which I'll be putting up shortly, and it works perfectly. There is a suggestion that it will also help protect against glare. I'm not so sure, looking at it, how that's likely, but yeah, hey, it's not going to hurt. It cost me 13 English pounds, which for what it is a little bit expensive really. It's just a piece of moulded plastic. I think they're taking a little bit of advantage of us drone users there, but it is the official product. There are others, versions of this that you can buy and by other companies which are cheaper, but given that you're paying several £100s for your drone, £13 isn't that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. And although I have the insurance package, I'd rather not lose or damage the camera or the gimbal. So I thought it a worthwhile investment, and I shall certainly be using it every time I take it up. Unfortunately, you cannot have the protective hood and the protective cover on the drone at the same time, because each one takes up the space required that the other would need. So you're going to have to choose which you're going to put on, which you're going to leave off. For me, I will have the protective cover on when I store the drone back in its case, and I will use the protective hood when I'm taking it out in flight. You can put that in your bag. It's durable enough, I think, to fit inside the case. I've got the case here. I can find somewhere in there to put it. Won't take up much room, clearly. And it's something that there's no excuse not to have it. Indeed, when you go out, you could put it on the drone before you go out and leave the protective case back in the bag. So there it is. Thought I'd show it to you. If you're not already aware of this accessory, it is certainly one that I would recommend you consider purchasing. All right. So I'm taking the drone out for some footage today, and I'll be posting that up as soon as I've got it edited and found some nice music. All right. So as ever, thank you for watching.